Hello everyone. So this video will walk you through setting up an n8n account. In this video, you will learn how to navigate the editor UI. I'll walk you through the canvas and show you what each icon means and where to find things you will need while building workflow in n8n. Let's get started. So now to set up an n8n account, open your browser and type n8n.io. So herein, I'm going to type n8n.io. Okay, so from here, click on Get Started for free, enter your credentials, and herein, I'm going to enter my email ID. Same thing goes here. Okay, password. And herein, you write the account name that you want to appear on n8n. So the account that I'm going to use is Capstone Gen AI. Okay, it will ask you to verify if you're human or a robot. Click on that and just click on Start Free 14-day trial. Okay, I want to save this. So I'll click on Save and now it will ask you to enter some more credentials. Not credentials, but some answers to some questions. So just enter. The first question is, what is the size of your company? Well, I am not running any company and this is completely for an education purpose. So I'll just select only me. Well, you can always select random answers. What team are you on? And I am not on in any team. I'll just select engineering. I'm just selecting something random. What best describes you, your company? And I'll select education. Okay. How did you hear about us? Google, LinkedIn. Okay, let's say Google. Submit. Okay. Invite team members to your workspace. Well, if you want to use this as a collaboration tool wherein you have many members in your team, you can always enter the email address of your team member. Well, I don't have any, so I'll just click on skip. Okay, and my workspace is ready. So I'll just click on Start Automating. Now, after you click, you will see an n8n workspace like this. Okay, now herein we are going to click on Start from Scratch. Okay, we're going to learn everything from scratch. So I'll click on Start from Scratch. Okay, now this is your editor UI, which is a user interface. Okay, so once you have n8n running, open the editor UI in a browser window, which we have already opened. And we have to display this UI on your screen, you will have to log into n8n website. Okay, so next time when you will open n8n, you will have to enter your credential to see this editor UI in your screen. So the workflow basically look like this, and if you will carefully notice, there are certain icons to the left, here at the top, to the right, and here in the center right, and then you have some icons at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to talk about all these icons that you see, all these small icons that you see on your editor UI. We call this as editor UI. This is, see here, there are three tabs: editor, executions, and evaluation. We're going to talk about it in details later as we will progress more into the course. So if you will see in the editor UI setting, you have a left side panel. This is your left side panel, which is having an overview, personal, and a chat icon. Okay, now if you will see this overview, if you'll click on this, it contains all the workflows, credentials, and executions you have access to. Okay, so we are going to create new project, and project here will be called as workflows. Okay, now if you click on overview, if you already have some workflow that is being created, workflow for now you can consider workflow as the project. So if you already have a project that is being created, if you click on overview, it will show you the list of those projects. Right now we do not have any project that is being created, so we'll just click on start from scratch. Okay, then you have another icon here which says personal, and every user gets a default personal project. If you don't create a custom project, your workflow and credentials are stored here. Okay, now this is a chat window. Again, if you want to create something or if you want to ask something, you can just uh, use this, or the best way uh, to make use of the features of artificial intelligence with n8n workflow, you can always click here. Okay, we're going to explore this more as we'll progress more into the project. Okay, so that's the icons that you see over here. Again, you can expand and shrink this sidebar by clicking here. Okay, so when you click there, you will see these three icons: overview, personal, and chat will appear here. If you want to shrink this sidebar, you just click back and it will shrink the sidebar. Okay, now you can always name your workflow by clicking here. Okay, so right now we do not have any workflow, and let's say if this is my first workflow, I'll just say my first, or I'll just say project one. Okay, so the way I was able to type it in over here is I just clicked on it, and then it will give me an editor tab wherein I can type whatever I want to type, right? Okay, now other than this, we have some more icons like admin panel, templates, insights, help, and settings. Okay. Now, templates, basically n8n will provide you ready templates. If you want to use any of it, we can make use of templates. And as I said, we will explore this when we will progress more into the course, right? Okay. Other than this, so template is basically a collection of pre-made workflows. Great place to get started with common use cases. Um, right now, we are going to start everything from the scratch. Okay. Other than this, you have some insights. That means this will provide analytics and insights about your workflows. Help contain resources around n8n product and community. Okay. And other than that, you have settings, and I'll come back to the settings in a bit. Okay, let's talk about the other icons as well. So if you will see the stop bar, it contains your workflow name. Add tag. Tags help you organize your workflows by category, use case, or whatever is relevant for you. Again, tags are optional. Okay. Then you have herein, you have publish, you have save and share. Where, well, we have not created any workflow here. After creating our workflow, we can always click on publish and it will publish your workflow, right? Then you have save. When you create your project or a workflow, to save it, you always click on save button. So this button saves the current workflow. Now again, you can always look at the history of your workflow, what changes you have made. You have many options here: edit description, duplicate. If you have created any project and you want to make a copy of it, you can always click on duplicate. Then you can always download your workflow, share, change owner, rename, import from URL, import from file. You have many options over here. Okay. Now, if you will see, this publish is disabled because we have not created any workflow. Once we create a workflow, this will be enabled, right? Okay. Other than that, here on this is your editor AI, editor UI, or we also call it as canvas. So canvas is the gray dotted grid background in the editor UI. It displays several icons and a note with different functionalities. We have buttons to zoom the canvas to fit the screen. So if you will see here, you have buttons to zoom the canvas, to fit the screen, to unzoom or zoom out the canvas, and to clean up your workflow. What that means is zoom to fit. So when we create a project, we bring in many components on our canvas. Sometimes what happen is these components are too many, and components occupy a lot of space in your editor AI, editor UI. And to look at the whole project, you will have to scroll left and right. So instead, if you want everything to appear on the screen, you click on this zoom to fit, and what this will do is it will fit all the components on one screen so that you don't have to scroll left and right. Again, you have zoom in and zoom out, and as the name itself suggests, when you create a workflow, you can zoom in and zoom out your workflow. Tidy up will have a feature that is very much similar to fit in, but here in, let's say I connect many components and I did not connected it properly. I connected it such that you see the lines crossing each other. When you click on tidy up, this is going to clean up your workflow. You are going to use it and implement it as we'll progress more into the course. Okay. Now, again, you have an AI assistant as well. Uh, you can ask the AI assistant for help with building workflows. Now, okay, now a dotted square here with the text add first step. This is where you add your first node. Okay. Now, what is a node? You can think of node as building blocks that serve different functions that when put together make up a functioning machine and automated workflow. A node is individual step in your workflow, one that either loads, processes, and sends data. So herein, you can add your nodes from here. Okay. So if you click on here, it will open your nodes panel. You see, it has opened your nodes panel. So based on their function, n8n classifies nodes into four types: apps or action nodes, trigger nodes, core nodes, and cluster nodes. Okay. Now, we'll talk more about nodes later, but one thing that you should know over here is if you want to search any node, you can always type it in over here. Okay, so there are many nodes. Okay, there are many functionalities that is provided over here. To add any node, what you can do is you just click on here, okay, and click fill up some details over here, which we are gonna see later, okay, and just click on your n8n workflow, close it, click on your n8n workflow, and if you'll see this node is being added in your editor UI. Now, when you hover your mouse over the node, you can see these three options, these three icons, which is execute workflow or execute step, deactivate and delete. So whenever you add a node, and if you decide to delete it, or if you want to deactivate it, or if you want to execute your workflow, you always can do that with the help of these three icons. So for example, I just added this to show you, and I just do not want to do anything with this node, and I want to delete it. So I will hover my mouse over it, and I'll click on delete. Okay, and if you will see that node is being deleted from here. So to add any node or to add any component to your workflow, you just click on here and that component will be added to your workflow. Now, similar to that, You have other options as well here, like command bar, add sticky note to add notes, open focus panel, and herein you can see executions and evaluations. So whenever you create a project, you can always see the executions by clicking on this tab, and testing and evaluation by clicking on this tab. We are going to explore this more later. Okay, so that's all about the basics of n8n workflow. One more thing that I want to show you over here is you can always change the theme of your n8n workflow or the editor UI. Many people prefer it in a black background, and to do that, you click on settings, click on personal, and herein in theme, you can always change the background to system default, light theme, or dark theme. So for example, I'll click on dark theme. Okay, and based upon if it is a free version or the paid version, the theme will be changed to dark or light. Okay, well, I see that it did not change my theme to a dark theme. Maybe that feature is not available in this 14-day trial version. But again, you can always choose to do it by clicking here, by clicking personal, and changing the theme from here. Okay, it is not changing mine to a dark theme. Let me try one more time, as I see that it is not changing. Okay, so that's it. So we have just seen how to set up an n8n account, and in this video you learned how to navigate the editor UI, what the icons mean, how to access the left side and note panels, and how to add notes to the canvas. In the next lesson, we will build a mini workflow to put into practice what you have learned so far. Thank you.